We are getting ready to make sweet potato pie, Southern style sweet potato pie. First thing we need to do is get our potatoes ready. All that entails is peeling them, cutting them into chunks, putting them in some cold water, and boiling them. So that's what we're going to do. And when we get that all done, then we'll be back. On my website, pamspreps.com, and you will find the pie crust full recipe, instructions, and everything there. I am just going to roll it out because when I actually made the pie crust recipe before, that's on my website, I didn't roll the dough out. I was just showing you all the recipe to make it. A lot of people wanted me to roll the dough out. So I thought, well, when I do the pies, I would roll the dough out at that time. So here we are, just putting a little bit of flour on your surface. If you don't have one of these baking mats, these things are amazing. They're non-stick, they're oven proof, so you can put them in the oven. If you're baking cookies, you can bake them on here and you can slide this right into the oven. So I love it. It helps a lot when it comes to pie crust and things like that. So when you're rolling out your pie crust, the biggest thing is, and it'll be a little hard at first because it's really cold, okay? It's been in the refrigerator. You want to roll it out just a little bit at a time and pick it up and make a quarter turn. Just turn it a little bit, okay? That keeps it from sticking, and it also helps you get it as even as possible. Sure, the pie stays cold, but this is why we roll our pie crust out first before you even begin to make your filling, because that way you can put it in your pie plate and then put it back in the refrigerator, because you want this pie crust to be cold when you're going into the oven. Keep turning it just a quarter of a turn each, okay? Still wondering, okay, is that going to be big enough? You can always take your pie plate and turn it upside down and hold it like that, and you'll see you got a good inch all the way around. Then you know you're good, okay? So now we're going to put this in our pie pan. I fold it over that way, gently so you won't tear it, and fold it over that way. Doesn't have to be perfect. Take this center and put it as much as you can in the center of your pie pan, okay? Then just unfold. If you work gently, you should be okay. Now, before you crimp it in, make sure you kind of press it down into your pie plate, just like that. You can fold it over or under. I've seen people do both. Under is the most popular way, and that's the way I'm going to do mine. First, you go around and you just tuck it under. I am literally just tucking this under, just like that, in and pinch. And I'm going to go that all the way around the entire pie crust and do that, okay? And this is the way your pie crust will look once you have crimped it. Okay, the first thing we need to do is blend this up until it's nice and smooth. But what you want to do is, after you blend it for a few minutes or seconds, you want to take your beaters out and rinse them off. Because what happens is, I had them in the wrong spot. What happens is they collect all the strings. And if you've ever bitten into a sweet potato pie and it had a bunch of strings in it, that's not good. So we want to get the strings out, and you can't just keep mixing it. You need to rinse your beaters, okay? This is what you're rinsing off, okay? You need to rinse them off. Don't put this back in there. Rinse it off, beat again until your beaters come out with very, very, very minimum amount of strings on them, okay? And when you are rinsing your beaters, make sure that the part that goes into your mixer, if you are using a hand mixer like this, do not get wet. Make sure it does not get wet. If you need to cover it up. We're going to finish getting this blend it, and we'll be back. Okay, now what we're going to do is put all of our ingredients in at once. You can actually even do this in a blender if you like. Brown sugar, and the full recipe will be on my website, pamspreps.com. This is cinnamon, ginger, and cloves. I do not like nutmeg, so it doesn't go in my pies. All right. Flour, all-purpose flour. Butter. Heavy cream. Always make sure you crack your eggs in something different just in case you have a bad one. You won't mess up your entire dish. And vanilla extract. We're going to blend this until smooth. Make sure you go in a couple of times and scrape down your sides, whatever bowl or pot, in my case, that you're using. Okay, then we just want to fill up our shell. Spread it out. We're going to bake this 55 to 60 minutes, or until the center is slightly jiggly. It'll set and as it cools. So it'll shrink some and it'll set as it cools. If you do put a toothpick in it, you want to make sure that the toothpick comes out still moist, not completely dry. All right, and we'll be back. Ooh, we are all done. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Yes, smells delicious. Now, I'm going to admit up front, I have not let this pie cool as long as I know I should. Number one, I can't wait. I've been waiting all day, okay? So we are going to cut into it. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with me today here in my kitchen. I hope you enjoy this recipe. If you are not subscribed, take a second and subscribe to the channel. Returning members, thank you. I appreciate you. And channel members, Pam's Private Pantry members, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Let's cut into it. Oh my goodness. Ooh, smells delicious. Oh, crust is so flaky and crispy. Oh, it's breaking apart over here. It's crust. Oh my goodness. Ooh, look at that, guys. Look at that, look at that. Look at that flaky crust. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Ooh. This is delicious. You can taste the ginger and the cloves and the cinnamon, and it's just such a warm feeling for this time of the year. Oh my goodness. Make me some coffee. Let me get a piece of this crust. This crust is so nice and flaky. Look at it. Oh, y'all can't see it, the crust. If you all make this pie crust just like I said, it's going to be flaky and it's going to be delicious. Just delicious. Now, the recipe actually makes 2 crusts, but if I were you, what I typically do is when I'm going to make some pie crust, I make, 4 or 5 crusts. They freeze well. They'll freeze for 6 months. Put them in the freezer. When you're ready for it, just take it out, put it in the refrigerator, let it thaw out in the refrigerator. And then once it's thawed out, all you got to do is roll it out and put your filling in it, and you are good to go. My goodness. Hit subscribe. I appreciate it. If you got anything out of the video, give a like and share it out. And I will see you next time. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise.